Haven't been on here in a minute. Well, I have, just not live. But all praises due to the Most High. Let me clear this energy before I get to talking about what I want to talk about real quick. I'm only going to be on here for probably about a good 30 minutes, maybe an hour. It just depends. I show gratitude to the Most High. Ashe. I show gratitude to the Most High. Ashe. I show gratitude to the Most High. Ashe. Okay, so I just wanted to get on here and talk about a few things that I've been getting downloads about, especially about the neighbors and workplace and just different little things that I've been kind of picking up on lately. So, one of the things that I want to talk about is this new workplace that I'm at. I don't know why people continue to play with me. You can call me crazy, you can call me whatever you want, but I know deep down inside that's far from the truth. The truth is that I can perceive the unknown and I can actually read people for filth and they don't like it, and that's not a problem. For me, it's a you problem, and that's what I'm starting to understand. First, I want to talk about um, me being where I live at right now and perceiving the unknown and perceiving my surroundings and the people that I live around, knowing that they own the government's, payroll to monitor, gain stalk, and harass me. So just the other day, I walked outside just to kind of step on the porch or whatever, and it's this lady. I want to say that I've seen her before, but I can't recall that I've seen her before. And people need to start paying attention to people's words and what they say because words have deep meaning. I don't know why people don't pay attention to people's words and what they say and how they say it. But nonetheless, the lady walks down the street. I already had walked outside and noticed that she had been standing there. But because I'm watched on CCTV and, these people are able to tell these people when I'm outside and where I'm at and my whereabouts because they monitor, stalk, and harass me on a day-to-day basis. Um, the lady's walking down the street and she says, have you seen a black dog? And I thought about it for a minute. I'm like, no. And you don't even look like you're looking for a dog. Oh, because I can perceive what she's saying. You're talking about black people, and you're trying to say that you're looking for a black dog, but that's not what you're implying because you're racist. And the fact that I only really knew what she was like, perceived like what she was saying, and people use code words to kind of get away with the shit that they be saying. So I'm already knowing that because the fact that she said that, and then when I told her no, I have not, I just came outside, she chuckled and laughed about it and thought it was funny. Well, the thing of it is because I know that I'm a targeted individual and I know I'm constantly being watched, monitored, stalked, harassed, gang stalked on jobs, gang stalked where I live, gang stalked pretty much anywhere where I go. Um, she laughed it off. She tried to play it off like she was walking down the fucking street looking for this dog. But if you was really looking for a dog, you wouldn't have waited until I came outside to ask, have I seen a black dog when the black dog that you're talking about is me. I'm not. I don't know why people don't look at it this way. If we don't go into detail about like the Epstein files and stuff like that, how they use those code words, cheese, pizza, all these different names, code switching for to hide what they're doing. What makes you think that if you're not a targeted individual, that they're not gonna, have code words? They're not gonna use switcheroo to cover up what they really mean behind what they're saying. And that's what kind of made me look at the situation like, girl, you talking about me? Get your racist ass on somewhere. Like, I don't know why people just be love to play with me. But the thing of it is, you're not getting a reaction out of me because I know you are an energy harvester. I know that you're looking for energy because your ass is dying. So I know that you're looking to get me riled up. You're looking to get a reaction out of me because you want energy. That's what you're looking for because you're an energy harvester. But it kind of made sense of to why the house that she was at, it's a man that stays there. And he It's like weird, but every time he would get in his car and I'm like in my car, it's almost damn near like these people know when I'm coming and going, which I know that they do because this is what gang stalking requires. They literally either call these people or there's some type of camera or surveillance, something set up for these people to know when I'm moving, when I'm coming and going, where I'm going, how I'm going, all that good stuff, right? So picking up on that energy, somebody don't trust somebody. And I made that clear. I don't trust none of you people because y'all all are wicked and contrary. Y'all sit and hide behind masks and shit. Y'all some fake ass people. But anyway, the man I noticed when he would leave out his driveway because I know that street, the block that I live on, I'm surrounded by nothing but gang stalkers and harassers. I know that a lot of these people have come from different states, different countries because they were sent on a mission to monitor me for energy harvesting. They're there, they're doing black magic. And yes, I said they're doing spell work because that's what the fuck they're there to do. A lot of times y'all be thinking that these people just be living around you, they just be moving in. Half the time these people be on jobs for the government. They don't be on assignment just because they want to be there. They're there because they're paid to be there. Let's just keep it a buck. But anyway, I noticed that the man would drive past me all the time, and he would like rev the car up like real, like it just would be loud, and I'm like, why is he doing that? And then it's another topic that I'm gonna hit on, but I might not be able to hit on all of it today. I just kind of wanted to peek my head in, let everybody know I'm alive because I know motherfuckers is trying to take me out and shit using spell work, using tech and strategy to make a person go psychologically out of their mind so y'all can deem them crazy and put them in a motherfucking nut home. I'm already knowing all of this, but uh he would do it all the time, but he always would wear glasses. And that I'm about to get to this glasses part in a minute and the other download that I had about a movie because like I said, I get when I be really like getting my downloads, it be tied to movies and stuff like that. So I'll be able to kind of describe what I'm talking about. But he would always rev his car up every time he pull out there. It'd be like, I'm like, why is he doing that? But I'm already knowing hindsight because I'm a targeted individual and they have me this in this illegal program to gang stalk me because my ancestors passed over ancestors. I'm tied to wealth and the motherfucking government has been stealing my wealth since I was a child. So let's just keep it a buck. It ain't got nothing. It's about motherfucking money. Let's keep it a buck. Since a motherfucker want to say that somebody's crazy, no, baby, nothing is crazy about me, baby. Nothing. Okay, motherfuckers just mad because I'm tapped into the all seeing eye and I can see and perceive bullshit. I know bullshit, and when motherfuckers come around me, I'm able to clean them, read them for filth. So this is all about my me being a trust fund baby. This is all about money. This is all about the money and wealth that has been tied to me since I was a child. This is why these people put me in this illegal program, which I never knew that I was in. And the only reason I found out that I was in this program is because of my whack ass so-called family that probably really ain't really, which I believe in my mind and what I perceive, they're not my people. So this is what the government do. They have this illegal program because they know that past over ancestors has left wealth for a passed down, family member that they want to leave wealth to. Let's keep it a buck. This whole system has been built off of lies and motherfucking spell work. Let's just keep it a buck because it has been. But nonetheless or whatever, like I was saying, so the man he would rev his car up and it looked like when I was looking down the street that she was at that man's house. But I like I said, I can't really recall because I don't fuck with none of these and it ain't because I don't come outside in front of my house because I'm scared of anybody because none of these motherfuckers on this block scare me. If anything, these motherfuckers more scared of me because these motherfuckers do spell work around the clock trying to throw off my motherfucking chakras trying to kill me and shit. So we not gonna do that. But I stay away from them to conserve my energy because I know that they purposely do shit on purpose to get a reaction out of me. I know that these motherfuckers do shit around my house when I'm not at home because they're all in cahoots together because they're all getting paid off of my shit to gain stock me. And this is why the IRS won't be getting a motherfucking dime from me. I'm gonna find a way to file exempt because you done had people committing fucking fraud in my name, my motherfucking name. Not only that, why would I continue to pay you tax dollars when you been having my tax dollars go to gain stalking, harassment, and you're using not only my tax dollars, but you're using other people's tax dollars to have me monitor, stalk, gain, stalk, harass, and all of the above. So why in the hell would I pay you anything when you're using my money to have me harassed and possibly killed? I don't think so. Don't send another motherfucking letter to my house about me on y'all shit because you owe me. I don't owe you a goddamn thing. Let's keep that a buck. I don't owe you a dime, and you won't be getting another dime from me. Once all this shit fall, you will be paying me. I'm not paying you nothing when I know where my tax dollars have been going. I don't think so. But nonetheless, like I said though, they already know I'm already knowing what the fuck's going on. You can try to deem me crazy all you want, but it's never gonna work because I'm already hip to the shit that y'all have been doing. So no, you can never deem me crazy. You can never 11:11 on the clock, as I said that because the truth is the truth, and I know the truth, and and you people are mad about it because I figured out that y'all been trying to murder me. Y'all done had me set up at the hospital multiple times. Okay, let me just say this. I'm gonna go on this topic real quick. So when I was in the hospital, because I thought that I had I kept having problems going to the bathroom. Not knowing that it's a motherfucker doing spell work on me, trying to throw off my chakras, not knowing that the people that I rent through is pumping shit into my home, doing shit to make my shot because I looked up what is it? Right when you get it's like radiation poisoning. So high levels of radiation being pumped into my home to fuck up my organs and shit. And the only way that I found out that it was not that is because when I looked up what radiation poison does to you, it causes fatigue. You will have rectal bleeding. It's all different type of things that radiation can do to you. Cause you brain fog, all that shit. Before I went under anesthesia, which I'm gonna sue the fuck out of the hospitals too, because you know y'all all were in on trying to unalive me. The motherfucking doctor asked me, was I allergic or have I ever used fentanyl? No, bitch. And why would you wait until you are pumping shit into my IV to tell me, oh, you see, this is what they do when I start talking. They start sending, this is high level gang stalking. High level gang stalking. I know y'all hear them helicopters because this is what they do every day because they're monitoring and watching me because they know that I know their plots and their plans. They do this shit all day, every day. But anyway, that's neither here or there. Like I said though, they put you when they have to do a surgery on you, like I think it was an endoscopy and a colonoscopy because I wanted to see what was going on with me. Whole time it's not because I'm fucked up or sick. It's because one, people are doing spell work on me. Two, you have people that are poisoning me inside my home. So legend and look, they're going chemtrail. So as I because y'all want to poison me and kill me off so bad, y'all they're going chemtrail right there. A helicopter just was flying over here because this is y'all monitor y'all. Listen, I wouldn't be surprised if they done chipped me already because that is basically why C-19 came around because they want to keep track of all the people, chosen people, so they wanted to vaccinate you by chipping you. Y'all be gotta wake up to this bullshit, man. A lot of the times they do this shit is because they want to keep track of you. It has nothing to do with keeping people safe. You see her ass done took her ass on the little Indian lady that they done sent over here to watch me. I done watched this dumbass lady stalking me too. Done took a picture of she taking a picture of me, and I'm just looking at her. She ain't even watching her damn baby, and I got a whole recording of it. And if they keep fucking around, I'll start uploading there. I'm gonna start just recording people the way they record me, because nobody's gonna deem me crazy. I know I'm not fucking crazy. And anybody that has been around me know I'm not crazy. Is the only reason you're saying that is because you were paid, but you sold your soul for gain. You dumbass bitch. But anyway, like I said, look, they're going chemtrail. They do this shit all the time when they see me outside. They want to poison and kill. But bitch, I have a motherfucking immune system. I'm already immune to all the shit that y'all done done. Like, that's where y'all fucked up at. I'm immune to it already. I already know that y'all have been poisoning me through family members, through jobs, through anywhere that I have been, probably through restaurants and shit. Because that's the thing that y'all do when y'all trying to kill somebody because you done stole their wealth and you've been following them through this and through the government, through these different systems and shit. So because you was not able to kill them and it's time to pay up. You have to pay up now because you can't kill me and you'll never be able to kill me. You'll go before I go. Understand that. And I'm making it very fucking clear. You will go first. Understand that. But anyway, like I was saying though, I know the whole block that I live on, or people were put there because the dude Jonathan that lives next door to my left already had told me because he talks too much because he's a fag on the low anyway. That this is what gay people do, and I'm not talking about no. If you living in your truth, respect. But if you a motherfucker that's on the down low and you hiding yourself and you want to continue to hate women and be on the hate train with women, I ain't got nothing for you. But the man basically was telling me too much without telling me too much. And this is what they do. Noise campaigns. And then it's like I'm telling you, when you become woke and you be spiritually woke, you'll start to notice things that you didn't probably notice before. And that's what happened to me because of all the attacks on my life. It's like once a motherfucker attack you so much, you don't got no choice. 17, 17 on the clock. Confirmation of what I'm saying. But you'll become spiritually woken because you've been in the dark. People been doing spell work on you. People don't understand that this world was built off of witchcraft. People doing, spell work over people. And let me make this clear. Gossiping is spell work. I don't give a damn what nobody say. That is spell work. Anytime that you feel the need to talk about somebody and they're not right there, that's spell work. You're participating in spell work. Okay, we gonna get that out there. Any type of harm where there's burning candles, you got a harem of somebody's picture and you're chanting over it. It's all different forms of witchcraft. Let's just put it that way. But nonetheless, or whatever, like I was saying, so when I was at the doctor, because I'm going to sue everybody that has played a part in my demise, trying to kill me and trying to take me out, will be getting sued. And some of you, like I've already said, are going to lose your life for playing with me and also killing other people before me. You will lose your life. This is the Great Awakening, and all you motherfuckers that sit up here and played, laughed, and thought shit was funny because you was getting paid off the destruction and off the back of somebody else's pain, bitch, burn. I have no mercy for you, and I have no respect for you. Y'all want to sit up here and try to make a motherfucker crazy, scare me. You're not scaring me because I know you're really scared of me. Let's be clear. Because if you wasn't scared of me, you wouldn't need a gang of motherfucking people from different countries, different cities to come here and gang stalk and harass me. That's how I know my power. You're afraid of me. I'm not afraid of you. Anywho, so I already knew when the lady was asking me before they put me under anesthesia, am I allergic to fentanyl? First off, I never consented to that because you were putting me under anesthesia as you were asking me that, which is that's illegal. You were supposed to ask me that before you put me under anesthesia, bitch. So, like I said though, all the attacks and attempts on my life, I wish a motherfucker would have come up to me talking about I'm crazy. Bitch, you will get decked in your eye playing with me. Bitch, I am a powerful seer, okay? Whether a motherfucker want to believe it or not, but y'all know who I am. That's why y'all been trying to kill me. Because I come from a bloodline of healers, shamans, and seers. Okay, let's keep that a buck. This is why y'all my live never gets no views or nothing like that. Because y'all shadow ban me, y'all block me because y'all know I know the motherfucking truth. Anyway, on to my next point about the whole Ponzi scheme because the government is running a Ponzi scheme. Let's just keep it real. Y'all have taken trust funds took trust funds that were left to a specific person in the family, and y'all have been stealing their money. So this is why y'all work so hard to try to kill them. Let's be clear. You're not gonna sit up here and say I'm crazy because I know the truth about the way y'all been running this motherfucking Ponzi scheme. Get the fuck up out of here. The reason for AI and shit is because all the crimes that you have committed, Now you have to make it look like, okay, this person did it, this person did it. Do you know how many innocent people, and I'm not saying everybody in prison is innocent because no, they're not. But for people that have been framed that is innocent, you will get your justice. I promise you that. Don't believe me, just watch. Anybody that has been wrongfully convicted of some shit that they have not done and framed, you will receive justice because justice is here. And everybody that played along in your demise will meet karma and will meet their demise and will meet destruction. Let me just tell you that. Understand that. You will meet your demise. I don't give a fuck how long it takes. You will get your karma. Okay? Seeing is believing. But anyway, like I said though, so I was just thinking about, like I said, the people that live on my block or whatever. I know all of these people around me are like probably paid actors because this is a whole simulation. This is, like I said, this is, you have elite people, people that have money in other countries and around the world. It's basically the Hunger Games, like I said. So they pay people and people, they pay people's families to pick out a person that they want to sacrifice, pay them money to have them running around this motherfucker like they crazy when really in fact they're not. This is something for entertainment for them. They find this shit funny. But what's funny is that your whole system is collapsing and anybody that has stolen wealth and they didn't build it off of their own ass and off their own energy, you're gonna lose that wealth. When you steal from people or steal in general, nothing lasts long when you're unhonest and you're a thief and you steal. This other temporary. It'll never last long. But when you know you have worked hard for everything that you fucking have, nobody's handed you anything, you did everything on your own, you have nothing to worry about. You have nothing to be afraid of. The only people that's afraid is the motherfuckers that couldn't kill you. And because you're still alive, they're gonna work at all costs by doing shit to you on jobs. They'll the companies that you do business with. I don't care if it's a cell phone, light bill, gas company. They'll pay these funnel these people money to cause problems for you. Don't believe me? You don't have to believe me, but it's the motherfucking truth because have experienced it all, and I ain't a motherfucker gonna tell me that I'm lying. Anyway, like I said, because I don't want to be on here too long, because I believe I'm gonna come back tomorrow and talk a little bit more because I've been constantly getting downloads about different things, and I've been wanting to get on here and talk about them or whatever. I know that they don't give my page the recognition that it deserves, but I don't care because I'm gonna get the recognition that I deserve. Rather y'all want me to have it or not, y'all time has fallen. Y'all time is up, and y'all mad because y'all time is up. I can't. This is the Great Awakening. I can't wait for shit to fall. You want to know why? Because all it's doing is exposing Babylon and the reptilians, the people that's running this world that's been here the whole time in meat suits, looking like real people, but they're not real people. Let's be clear on that. And I dare y'all say I'm crazy about it because there's been several people talking about reptilians, and I know because I live next door to one. Anyway, like I was saying though, the people on my block are all there. Like it's an Indian dude, an Indian couple there. I just be paying attention to who all live around me. The guy that I had working on my car, haven't seen him in a long time. And you wonder why I haven't seen him because he know that he also is a part of the secret society, reptilians and shadow government, whatever you want to call it. Haven't seen his ass ever since I stopped fucking with him because I read him for filth, and he knew he was there on assignment to try to take me out, and I already knew it too. And once I caught wind of this shit, I got him right the fuck up out my energy. Don't even speak to me because you're weird, and I know what you're here for. Okay, but anyway, I was talking about reptilians because I've been talking about reptilians on my page or whatever. I haven't been voicing too much uh face forward, but I've been making posts about stuff because when I get downloads about stuff and I get to thinking about certain things it leads me to all the different things that has happened in my life, even with the people that I have been around, whether it's been at work, whether it's been a so-called family member, so-called friend. I've literally, when I say I literally have been like, so that's why that happened. So that's why that was that time this happened. I was wondering and wondering. Yeah, because let me say this too. Don't never let a person tell you you be in your head too much. That's a motherfucker that don't want you reading they ass for filth. That's a person that got something to fucking hide. That's a person that don't want you in your own thoughts because you might perceive the unknown. You might find out some shit that you ain't supposed to find out. Don't ever let a motherfucker tell you that you in your head too much because that's where you gain knowledge. One, when you by yourself. Two, when you able to just think about shit that don't feel right to you. Man, I wish the fuck a motherfucker would come up to me talking any bullshit. You better get the fuck up out my face. Just like I was in the gas station yesterday. Little white boy. Talking about, damn, you look good. Boy, you're a gang stalker. If you don't get the fuck up out my face before you catch one, like, I don't know why people be really thinking this is the time to play with people. Bitch, you think I'm going to let you do something to me? Try it. See how the forces be fuck your ass up first before I get to you. But anyway, all these neighbors that are around me are there. Even the lady that lives to my right, the guy that lives to my left, and the person that lives next to him. All these people are always at home. That's not weird to you. And I know people like, well, people work from home. Not everybody. Not everybody works from home. I digress. I don't believe that everybody just work from home. No, I don't agree with that. Even though there are remote jobs, these motherfuckers don't do no work. The one next door, he's going bald because you know what you've been doing. Um, the one thing, man thing, woman thing, I don't know what it is that lives next door to him, but all of these people are there because they do spell work. They're reptilians. These ain't even probably real people. Let's just keep it above. We have to understand that we live in a world that is not what it seems. And I wish people understand that shit. We live in a world that is not what it seems. We have been tricked and lied to for so long. And all the lies are being uncovered. Because I'm gonna uncover this shit. I don't give a fuck how long it takes. I will stay by myself so I can know what I need to know. But like I said though, the block is just weird. Is very fucking weird when I say all them people that's living around me are there to do spell work around the clock because they're paid in drugs and money. I'm already knowing. Just like I said in one of my posts that the police was just on that street. What the fuck are y'all on the street for? Like I said, I don't trust the police, and y'all probably like, well, why you ain't calling the police? What the fuck do you think they gonna do for me? I'm black. They don't give a fuck about my black ass. I ain't never trusted the motherfucking police. But I don't trust them now because out of all the years that I've been living, they have been part of my fucking gang stalking. Let's be clear. So I don't trust no motherfucking cop. Not one. So I wish a motherfucker would be like, oh, well, you should call the police. What the fuck is they gonna do? I would never forget when I was living in Wildwood and the ex that I was with at the time couldn't move with me. So he broke into my motherfucking home and tried to make it seem like that he didn't do that shit. But I know he did. Let's be clear on that. So if anybody want to sit up there and try to and say, "Oh, well, she crazy," no, no, that police didn't. And I'm sure he probably took the fucking report and didn't do nothing because this is what these crooked ass cops do. Because they're part of this motherfucking shadow government. They are part of this motherfucking organized crime, RICO Ponzi scheme. Let's be fucking clear. We not gonna play no more games this year. All the games is done for. All the games is up. All that bullshit that y'all be wanting. Oh, this is crazy. No, motherfuckers, stop lying and say, oh no, I was paid to lie on them. They really cool in the motherfucker though. But I'm really hating on them because they got something inside them that I don't have. So really, I'm just hating on them. So, and I was paid money to say this so that the government can keep their wealth and they don't have to pay them what they owe them, even though they know that all these people have been lying on them. Even though I know I lied and other people lied to say that something was wrong with them, even though we know that ain't really the fucking truth. We just want their money. Let's just, let's just keep it a fucking a bug. Like, just stop playing with me. Y'all really be trying that shit. This is really old at this point to say, oh, she's crazy. She's crazy. No, I'm sane than a motherfucker. And I'm more sane than half you motherfuckers that's living. A lot of y'all are psychopaths, murderers. Let's be clear. Waiting to kill a motherfucker so you can be paid. Waiting to sacrifice a family member or sacrifice one of your friends or one of your own just so you can gain. Don't ever come for me and play with me. Ever. And I mean it. Don't ever play with me. Play with your bitch. or your man, whoever, however you want to do it. But like I said though, I already know that my leasing office is all involved in this shit. Y'all can say what y'all want. When I done caught this bitch, have her recorded lying because when people are trying to take something from you, they'll stop at nothing to lie on you. They'll stop at nothing to make shit up on you. They'll stop at nothing to lie on you. So why not record and start keeping track of the shit that they're saying and doing? Why not? They monitor and stalk and harass me, illegally surveillancing me in my home, have my house wired and tapped and shit. And that motherfucker. And let me tell you something about Van Roy, the other house that I lived in before I moved in over here. The house is cracking like it damn near want to fall in. I promise you. I've noticed the same thing at this apartment that I'm in with the house that I was staying in, not too far from where I live right now. And all that the foundation in the house with the foundation look like it's gonna to fall. Seriously, y'all. I'm not even making this shit up. Like I'm not even making this shit up. I'm not making it up. Promise you, I would never lie. And I'm gonna start taking pictures because people really want to try to make you out to be cuckoo for cocoa puffs because they're still sleeping. They're not woke to the illusions that the motherfucking government and all these motherfucking political people and all the people that's a part of the shadow government want to keep placing over y'all. Black magic. Why? Oh, because it's a hidden agenda behind what the fuck that they're really trying to do. Yeah, let's be clear on that. But anyway, I'm about to go to my next point or my next download that I had earlier. So I was when I was talking about reptilians, right? Yeah. And I was saying that, they are cannibals. They like blood. They don't they need to survive off meat. They cannot survive off of um they don't they're not since they're not really human, they have to eat meat, blood, because that's what their vessel survives on in dark energy and dark in low vibrational. This is why they did so much shit to the food and stuff because is all our food has been modified because they are not real humans. We live amongst a species of people that are not human that need to survive off of low vibrational things, low vibrational energy, low vibrational food. That's why you have all these food chains around feeding us feeding us humans that they done fucking killed. But I'm getting to another point too. Have y'all noticed that when the sun is out, certain people start putting on sunglasses? And I was thinking to myself when I got that download about that, I said, they're doing spell work on me. I always know when they trying to do spell work on me. I can feel the shit because they illegally chip me. Um, I just, relax and woosah. But I noticed that the people that are wearing sunglasses, have y'all ever thought about them not being human? Because I had a person say to me one time, yeah, the sun makes my eyes, the sun bothers my eyes. And then I feel like if you're a real human, you don't need to put no motherfucking sunglasses on. See, they do this stuff right here. They have the old people ride past like something going on. Ain't shit going on. They do that shit because they know I'm outside making this video. Because they watch me. They have me under their surveillance 24/7 because they're obsessed with me. They want my organs because they know my organs are really elite and powerful, so they need them to survive. Um, but I was thinking too about that, and I was just thinking like, y'all wearing sunglasses because y'all not really human. Y'all wearing sunglasses and covering your eyes because y'all don't want people to know that y'all really reptilians. And that's what I started to like notice too. Like when I don't know. It's just like I be thinking about certain stuff, and I be having like I'm telling you, when I be having downloads and shit, I'm looking around because I'm watching my surroundings. Because you have so many NPCs and what do you call them, actors, street theater shit go on around you, so you got to watch your surroundings. But I was thinking to myself, and I was like, yeah, see, look, they as I'm talking about this, they are literally sparing chemtrails right now. And this is my confirmation to let me know that I'll be right talking about the right shit because you wouldn't need to spray the air right. Like, how you know I mean right here? Man, I swear, when they say you gotta laugh to keep from crying, that's some real shit. Um, but I thought about it, and I'm like, even if you think about the movie Blade, where he was a vampire, he had to wear they have to wear sunglasses and shit. Like, y'all better wake the fuck up. They be showing us this shit in movies. Like, they literally show us this shit in movies. And we just sit up there and walk amongst these people and thinking that they real humans. No. These are succubus, incubus. These are reptilians, vampires. This is how I look at them. I got another download from the movie Walking Dead, but I don't think I want to go into detail about that into tomorrow. But I'm telling y'all, man, the motherfuckers walking around with sunglasses. If you think about the movie Blade and how he had sunglasses on when he went outside, he would always have them on. Those are the fucking reptilians. Okay? Like, those are the vampires that live amongst us. And then a motherfucker would call you crazy, man. It's like when you wake up, you think about, like, that was just a channel from me, Blade, like all this stuff that I be talking about. I literally be meditating and shit, man. Because being by yourself, man, is needed. When you are around a lot of people, your mind is filled with chaos, confusion. It's filled with so much shit. But when you by yourself, you able to think more, you able to see more, you able to understand and have an inner understanding, not just of yourself, but your surroundings, the people, all that good stuff. But I wondered if anybody ever thought about that shit like that. Like, those are the fucking reptilians. Those are the reptilians. And I promise you, I watch everything around me because people just walk out of nowhere. And I promise you, people are so demon possessed these days. You literally got to watch your surroundings. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. People can say, "Oh, you're paranoid." No, when a motherfucker been trying to kill you your whole life or trying to take you out, you better be on high alert. Who's walking around you, who's serving you food, who. I don't give a fuck who it is. You would never be able to call me paranoid after the several attempts on my life, me getting ran off the road, people doing experiments on me at the doctor and shit. I'll talk, man. A motherfucker can never tell me that I'm crazy no more. Just if you think that, just stay away from me and leave me the fuck alone. But the thing of it is, when you got people that are so obsessed with your energy because they have been surviving off your shit, you were the motherfucking glue to why they've been eating. Yeah, I'd be obsessed too if I know I've been eating off a motherfucking plate their whole life, stealing from them energy, stealing time, stealing everything from them just to take them out. Because this is how I look at it. If a motherfucker can make you psychologically crazy to the point it'll fuck you up, and this is why they do all these little campaigns when you at work. The government does this shit though, because they have everybody under surveillance. Not just me, but they have certain people that they want to target. They'll constantly do things like the noise campaigns. They're constantly trying to make you paranoid, scared, because this is what this entity that is here on this earth feeds off of. Fear. Fear. So if you can do that to me and constantly make me feel like I'm gonna lose something, I'm gonna constantly go through something, that's a state of fear, if they can get that type of energy, they can survive, they can live because they're a lower level entity. So they're gonna be able to survive off of that. But once you raise your vibration, know who the fuck you are, and don't let fear overtake you, and continue to keep moving forward. No matter what obstacle is placed in your life, nothing can touch you, and they know it too. This is why they want us eating so much low vibrational food. They don't. They done fucked up the food chain, fucked up fruits and vegetables, taking seeds and stuff out of it because they want us eating the poison. Because, and this is my point. And you know what? I wasn't gonna wait till tomorrow, but I'm gonna talk about it now because something keeps telling me to talk about it. So in The Walking Dead, where, and I'm gonna talk about Bells too. got something else to say about what I did with my bill the other day and ran a motherfucker in the house. But what I got from Walking Dead was the people that are dead people are the reptilians. They're really dead people. They have dead. They are dead. Their souls are dead. They're dead vessels. Um, Although that they wasn't alive, they were alive in a way. And I might be talking about it the wrong way, but at the end of the day, it's a point. Spiritual brother. I don't think that was a spirit said no. You on the right track. Um, See, look, now they riding. What they that one don't have no sirens on. That's coming from a distance. But I pay attention to everything now because of my life being attacked so much. I have to pay attention and be more alert and have discernment and use my intuition because these motherfuckers been coming from my neck so much. But I was thinking about that movie, like I was saying, and I was thinking to myself, and I was like, the man in the movie said, if they smell you or something like that, they have to catch you and eat you. So this is why it was important to like detox and stuff and detox your body of parasites because reptilians can smell fear. They can like if you are eating all the bad things, this is they can smell you. So they have to catch you and eat you. Thinking about the Epstein, it makes me think about the Epstein Island. It makes me think about how reptilians really eat flesh, eat people. And I was thinking to myself, I was like, damn, that was a heavy fucking download that I was having. And I was like, damn, that is kind of true though. And then this is my point that I'm about to make about bells. You know, they don't really have bells on churches no more. They just took away bells because bells disrupts the frequency of a reptilian because they can't they'll start shape shifting if a bell goes off because it disrupts their frequency. And when I was thinking about The Walking Dead, the steeple at the church bell was ringing, and they were saying we got to stop that bell because it's going to draw the reptilians or dead people towards us because they can hear. I guess they can hear sound, but they can also smell dead flesh too, or some shit like that. This is why it's important to detox your body from all the poisonous foods that you're eating. And I'm still working on myself to do that too because it's kind of hard to eat when I'm at my house because I know that these people have been coming in my house, poisoning my food. I know that they have done shit, been in my house unannounced, been in my house illegally, coming in when illegally without my consent. Then the motherfucking landlord lady, Jean fucking Wilson, you bitch. She gonna say something. Well, we need to have your number in case of emergency. You don't need to have shit, bitch. You need to lay on your motherfucker. And you know what? Now that I'm making my point about reptilians and shit, I know that she's one because you got to understand, different places in this world is ran by reptilians. They're your landlords, they're your co-workers, they're in politicians, they're in your government, they're in the military, they're all in different institutions, okay? No matter what field of work it is, they have them. I was looking at this bitch teeth and I was looking at her, I said, so she had teeth of like so many teeth in her mouth and it just didn't look normal. Two of them were like really long, like fangs, and I'm like, you girl, you look like a fucking reptilian or something, or like I didn't say that, but in my mind, I'm thinking like you don't look normal, like you look something is very odd about the little old ass lady, but I know that she's a reptilian though for sure. Just by how her teeth look, how demonic she is, and I'm like, yeah, you definitely a reptilian. That's why you give me so much hell because you're really a reptilian. You're not really a human. But like I was saying though, back to the Walking Dead movie and the bells and stuff, and the point that I'm about to make about this neighbor. So I'm in there, doing my little cleansing and shit, and I got my music on, but I start ringing the bell. I had my windows open. Tell me why it was kind of like she went like this real fast and hurry up and ran in the house. And I'm like, yeah, she went in there because her motherfucking she was losing her form. She had to go run in the house. And like I keep telling y'all, it does not matter what race, because this is why they did this shit about race too. I feel like try to say it was one entity of people, which I believe is all entities of people that are reptilians. They're all in all different cultures. They don't just come from white culture, Mexican culture, they're all forms of reptilians. Period. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. That's my own intuition telling me, nah, there's more than, don't think that reptilians are just white or Caucasian or whatever you want to call them. Or black. I believe black people are reptilians too. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what nobody say. Y'all can call me crazy, but motherfuckers been talking about reptilians for a very long time. And I ain't the only one that's been talking about reptilians and how they live amongst us and how we've been played and shit. And these are the motherfuckers that's running the government and running all these different institutions and shit. Get the fuck up out of here. So you call me crazy all you want, but I'm sure a lot of you people done seen motherfuckers talking about reptilians on other platforms. So don't get on this motherfucker talking about, oh, she crazy, she crazy. Yeah, I'm crazy. All right, crazy, stay the fuck away from me. But anyway, like I was saying about The Walking Dead, that Bell, it's like okay, so you know how they use movies to what's going on, like what they're really showing you, like reptilians can't stand bells because, like I said, it disrupts their frequency. And when I was thinking about that movie today, I was like, it had me like thinking about a lot of shit. I was like, well, that do make sense though. It do make sense of why they don't. He was like, we got to shut that bell off because it's going to draw us to it, but it actually disrupts their frequency in real life. If you think about reptilians and you think about bells and shit, they can't stand the sound of bells. It disrupts their frequency. And when Rick was like, we gotta shut that bell off, all I was thinking to myself was like, yeah, reptilians really do exist, and that's why they don't want churches having bells on them no more because it disrupts it. They lose their form. Trust me, we're in the great awakening, and everything that has been hidden will be revealed. There would go no lies will be unrevealed in this new age. Everything you can pretty much look up stuff, find out information. It's all up to you if you want the information. I'm not scared of it because I already know that God sent me here on a mission and a purpose. And God is not gonna let shit happen to me as long as I keep him first and keep my inner knowing and make sure that I'm walking righteous. I would never be touched. But my enemies will, though. My enemies will get touched, though, for trying to touch me. Touch not my anointed and do my prophet no harm. So, since y'all mad because I'm aware of the bullshit, you're going to get even more mad because all I'm going to do is raise my frequency, raise my vibration so that I can tap more into my gifts because I know I have them. Okay? But like I said though, that shit just blew my mind about that movie though. I'm telling you, it blew my mind when I was because like when you quiet and it's quiet and there's no noise, you're able to have a sound mind, you're able to think about shit on another level. It helps you unlock and decalcify your pineal gland so you can actually see the unknown, you can perceive the unknown, you can actually understand things on another level. I got a new set of eyes so I can see shit. And when I do see it, I don't second guess it no more. I used to be that type of person where I'm like, no, they wouldn't do that. No, that ain't no. That's me not using my intuition and not listening to my intuition. But my intuition was always right about people that has been around me, people who's been around me, and things about them that I know about them. That's why motherfuckers don't want to be around me because they know I'll be able to read them fulfilled. I'll be able to pick up on shit that they're doing or have done. It ain't because I'm a bad person. Motherfucker will paint you that way when they got something to gain from it. Get the fuck up out of here. And I'm about to go on this next point and then I'm gonna get up off this thing because I've been on here for almost an hour, which that's what I plan to do, be on here for an hour. So this new job that I started, right? I'm noticing some red flags there too. Already, it's like I know that I'm on assignment though. That's why I'm not mad. And that's why I'm able to calm myself from not getting mad at the fuckery when I see it. But I see fuckery. And the only reason I'm gonna say that is because you go into a new job. No, nobody don't know you or nothing like that. Ain't nobody got to be friendly with you, but at least communicate. A lot of these motherfuckers don't communicate. They don't say shit. They just weird people to me, and that's my own opinion about the people that I work around. But at first they were kind of standoffish. And now I'm starting to notice that people energy shift because I always know when the motherfuckers shifting their energy around me. One of the dudes all of a sudden done start calling me ma'am. What the fuck you calling me ma'am for? Because a lot of y'all are probably witches and warlocks and y'all do spell work and shit. Because like I said, and I'm gonna say it again, gossiping, talking about somebody is fucking spell work. I don't care what nobody say, it is. And I feel like he already been running his mouth about me. So now you gotta try to act all friendly and shit. Boy, I see you for who you are. I see all you motherfuckers for who y'all are. And y'all mad because y'all already know who I am. Because a lot of y'all, what y'all do is y'all study me, y'all watch me, y'all follow me. Y'all probably know about me through other people, so you already knowing about me. Just like the girl, I clock everything. And I know that she's a little witch too. Anytime you got something about somebody else, and you saying you don't like them, you're a witch. You're doing spell work. For her to say, she was like, "How you like the job?" I was like, "It's cool, whatever." She like, I was like, "Yeah, it's pretty easy or nothing. It ain't really hard or nothing like that." And I was like, "Yeah, I got a few cards done today." She gonna say, "Yeah, I've been watching you. When doing a motherfucker don't watch me?" When she said that, I was like, it raised the eyebrow because it's like, why are you watching me? Don't watch me. Watch yourself. See, this is the problem with people. People be so more nosy in somebody else's business and shit be fucked up in their life because they don't know how to mind their fucking business. That's the problem with people these days. Mind the business that pay you because minding me don't pay you. Oops, but it does because you see, they put gang stalkers at jobs that I go to too. So yeah, you probably are on payroll to watch gang stalking because this is a lot. This secret society is a big society. It ain't a small society, and I'm already knowing. I've been watching you. Don't watch me, baby. Watch yourself. Don't slip on your feet, fucking with me and my ancestors. That's all I'm gonna tell you. But I've been noticing you, girl. You do spell work. You fuck around with the fuck around, and I catch people up in they lies like the manager. I done caught her up lying. I just don't. I just peep shit and don't say shit, girl. Y'all can try to play with me all you want, but I'm able to perceive the unknown, and I'm able to perceive bullshit when it's around me too. So come around me with your shit, so you can get checked without me checking you. Because remember, we playing chess, not checkers over here. Okay, I'm out.